Hi love, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. My name is Brandy and on this channel we celebrate love, life, and all of its luxuries. Before I jump into today's video, go ahead and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Let's just go ahead and get started in today's video. Now this list isn't in any particular order, but I am just sharing some fragrances that you may want to add onto your list. All of the fragrances that I'm going to share are remnant of spring. They remind you of the spring and warm weather. So I figured most of these items will be great if you're looking for light, airy, even fresh or sweet scents. So go ahead and keep watching for more of my recommendations. Now, most of the scents that I'm going to talk about in today's video do have floral notes, which is why I say they are great for spring and summer. Now, I myself am not a real stickler when it comes to only wearing certain fragrances a certain time of the year. I kind of mix it up and just go along with what I'm feeling, but these fragrances are all recommended for spring. You can wear them any time of year, of course, but I recommend them for spring and summer because they also do have that floral note that reminds you of gardens and outdoors. Now, most of the scents that I'm going to talk about in today's video do have floral notes, which is why I say they are great for spring and summer. First fragrance I want to talk about is by Jo Malone. Now, if you don't already know, Jo Malone has a wide array of fragrances, both for you to wear and also for you to have in your home. They have candles, they have diffusers, they have a bunch of different scents that you can literally carry with you from day to day. This first scent by Jo Malone is called Peony and Blush Suede. Now, it really does have a sweet scent, but also has that you can catch a little bit of that crispness in the early notes of this. It does have crisp apple as the top note, and you do catch that in the beginning. It like really has this sweet yet fresh scent when you first smell it, and then a little later on you're getting some of that suede. And at first you're like, well, how does suede have a scent? It's very hard to describe. Just kind of like imagine walking into a room and sitting on a nice plush velvet couch. This is what this scent really reminds me of. Very fresh, very great for spring, along with those the notes that are in this. Next fragrance I want to talk about is by Tom Ford. This is Soleil Blanc. Being honest, I was a little skeptical about this at first smell because it really caught me off guard. I didn't know what to expect, but as I wore it a little longer, allowed it to linger, it's becoming a scent that I'm really falling in love with. Now, this scent I would really recommend if you are attending a destination wedding or you are having a destination wedding. Either way, this really does have notes that make you feel like you are somewhere tropical, but it's not too sweet. I can even see this being worn maybe like for a honeymoon or some type of post-wedding celebration. This fragrance itself screams luxurious vacation. Now, they describe this scent being in the warm and spicy family. I definitely get a hint of that. It has notes of Coco de Mar, Lang Lang, which is a tropical flower usually found in the Philippines or native to the Philippines. It also has notes of Comoros Islands and cardamom. Easily becoming a favorite, easily. A honorable mention that I don't have in front of me is a fragrance by Dalina. I'll go ahead and link that, just a picture here so you have an idea of which one I'm talking about. This particular scent is described as a scent that is very feminine and it will make you feel like royalty. I don't know about you, but what bride wouldn't want to feel like royalty on her wedding day? But the scent is on my list of things to get. It really has notes that are really soft and sweet, and I'm seeing it a lot more and it's becoming more popular. This scent is really soft and sweet. It does have notes of bergamot, nutmeg, rhubarb, and lychee. Middle notes include Turkish rose, vivid tear, incense, and cedarwood. Vanilla, where that additional sweetness comes in. I love any fragrance that has vanilla. It's just something that I'm hooked to personally, so I think that's why it's on my list. But it also has a little bit of a musk at the end note as well. Another mention that I have here with me is by Chloe. It's called Love Story. Now, I feel like the name of this kind of goes along with weddings and its bottle itself. It's a really fresh and floral scent. This has notes of orange flower, passion blossom, and cedarwood. You definitely get some of that cedarwood towards the end, but it's still like a very fresh, very floral fragrance, and it's great for springtime and just introducing those florals into your collection. This is very elegant, very clean. I would say this is more for the very feminine and light bride who is looking for a scent that's not overbearing, overpowering, but still that leaves that impression. Next up that I want to mention, I don't have in front of me, but this is also on my list of pickups, is Gentle Fluidity. Now, you may be familiar with the very popular Baccarat Rouge. This is still by the same creator. Now, unlike Baccarat, this fragrance is very soft and subtle and sweet. This is really more of a feminine scent. They do also have Gentle Fluidity Silver, which they describe as like the his and hers, or this is the his side of Gentle Fluidity. And I think that will be a great scent for wedding day. This fragrance is a lot more feminine and very subtle, but it's very romantic at the same time. Its scent profile is musky and amber, has top notes of juniper berries, nutmeg oil, heart notes of coriander seed oil, and base notes of musk, amber wood, and vanilla blend. Here we are with the vanilla again. I told you I love fragrances with vanilla. So if you also love fragrances with a vanilla note, this will be a great pickup for you. Now, as I mentioned before, these fragrances are all great for spring and for weddings, but we don't have to limit our fragrances to a special occasion. But here, one of the great things I love about fragrances is that you don't have to limit yourself or the times that you wear them. So spray it on just to feel good or to acknowledge a moment or an accomplishment. You'll always remember that scent when you catch it again. I would encourage you to make it a habit to celebrate for yourself every day, whether that's with something as simple as a fragrance or if you decide to treat yourself to something more extravagant. All right, loves, if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for sticking around. Comment below and let me know what your spring and summer fragrances are. What do you recommend? We'll continue this conversation in the comments down below. Thank you so much for staying with me until the end of this video. And until next time, bye, loves.